Hey, welcome back. It's been a while since I've been doing anything car related. I've been really busy with other stuff. Yesterday I actually did take the whole day and work on my DC2 and do the entire front suspension minus the inner and outer tie rods because we just ran out of time. Just ran into a lot of struggles. I just came into the garage because I've been meaning to see how this actually turns out. And what I ended up doing was redoing the valve cover. I did it with VHT's wrinkle red paint. So I'll show you what it looked like before I decided and why I decided. So why I decided to do it was because, as you can tell, it's just chipping, painting, part prep. I don't think it was high temp paint that they decided to use on this. So again, what I ended up doing, it's not the best, but if you didn't know, DB8 does remove paint. And so when you have leaks in your, will eat your paint, but it works great for a paint stripper. I didn't want to spend too much money on doing this, so that's why I kind of went easy on this. So looking over here, I just finished it up. I was waiting on the valve cover gasket, but man, she looks really real with this red valve cover. It just screams Integra Type R. If you are new to this, now you can tell. I do need to clean it up. There's some fingerprints right there. I do want to change these acorns because they're still gold and they feel really soft. I already stripped one. I think it's this one that's kind of just on there, just holding the carbon fiber piece down. It's not real carbon fiber, it's plastic with a carbon fiber wrap, it looks like. The other thing I want to do is, I love Mugen, but I don't like the gold Mugen, and the other thing is, it's upside down. So I'll probably just get a normal silver one or a chrome one, just like the original Type R's actually came with. Resto Tuner does sell acorns, which I'm probably gonna buy some black ones, kind of dim it down a little bit, so that way the silver on here doesn't pops, but the acorns are not overcompensating with that. Or if they look different shades, it kind of has a contrast to it. The other thing recently I've done on this, a while ago, I had one of my distributors go out, and so I rod petered the pay Paul on this, and I took the good one off of here and threw it on my other Integra. This one is an upgraded one. This is a Dragonfire distributor. It's actually hard to find now, but what it does, it has a better, and the reason I bought it, it has a better ignition coil and PCM in there, so a lot of it does play a better part with ignition. Still has the knowledge, I can't pronounce these, Nology spark plug wires with grounds at each 4 points, so good spark plug wires. I need to do a tune-up on this thing. Just pull it out of the garage and drive it. I start it every so often, just get it warm and up to temp. Fans kick on and I shut it off. But I need to get back into this. Yeah, it's just been a while since I've done anything in the garage. Just been busy with life, if anybody knows, with the holidays. Was more about my family and having fun with them. Now yeah, just back into the garage, just getting things done. Again, yesterday I spent about 6 hours with a another Honda enthusiast, let's put it that way, that I met through a coworker. Didn't know, I just needed some help, and I just needed somebody that knew how to work on cars. And lo and behold, he's a Honda head as well, which is awesome when you're working with somebody that knows what they're doing. And with my bad back and my shoulders, it was great to have more tools available than hand tools, so I don't mess up my back more, or my shoulders even more. And yeah, it took quite some breaks, but it was awesome to get that. So what I ended up doing is upper and lower control arms. So far we did front hubs and bearings, because the cars, I think they're original, that was still in there, and they were grinding a little bit. So it was time to upgrade. And other thing, let me show you guys this. If you follow me on social media, if you're good friends with me, I recently got a cylinder head sent off, and this is, I remember the project I was working on with the block and all that stuff. Well, the cylinder head was one of those things I'm not very comfortable doing. My buddy Wes Spry, this guy's awesome, does some awesome work. If you follow him, he does awesome machine work. He has some of the great motors. His Civic runs, I believe, a 7.8 in a quarter mile, and I think his fastest time so far in a quarter mile was 197. Don't quote me on that, but that man's cars and engines that he builds are monsters. So I ended up sending my Type R head off to him, and let me get this out and let me show you guys. Let me just go slowly to show you the work that's on here. So these are some no-name flat valves that I had laying around. I decided to go put with him. He did a mill on it, just cleaned it real up, cleaned up all the chambers. Yeah, just amazing work. And if you look at the exhaust ports, they're so clean, really good. Clean up on that. What he ended up doing too, this is a Bosch Posh of my parts, nothing on Wes, just Wes put it all together. Have titanium retainers. Those are SuperTech. Dual valve springs, which are Toda, and seats, which are K-Tune, and also Lost Motions, which are like a replica of the Skunk 2 Lost Motions. They sound like, but I'll probably play some. But all in all, man, I am in awe of the head that he did, the work. It was a bare head. I had a lot of parts laying around. Oh, there you go. There it is. Look at that, SuperTech. Yeah, there's the Lost Motions, the upgraded one, so you don't get that infamous Honda tick. If you guys are familiar with Honda, yeah. Another thing, I can't get this down. I'll get it down later. Ports, intake ports. If you know a Type R, they have a stock port polish. It's just mild, but it still flows a lot better than any B16 head. That's the only difference. The castings are exact same as the B16 head. The only difference is the valve springs is one difference, and the mild port and polish from factory. But man, this cylinder head is super clean and super excited. The next I'm gonna send them out the block. I've had some issues, and the issue is I can't get the crank to turn without putting a wrench on it, and you should be able to turn it by hand. And then what I think is either one, the crank is misaligned, or two, the journals aren't honed correctly. So I'm gonna send it off to Wes, because obviously I love his work. I love what he did for the cylinder head, and it just turned out great. And I know I send them the block, it would turn out amazing. Realistically, just want to build it, put it together, and have a transmission, and I'm gonna swap it in my DC2. I'll take all those components, rebuild it, and then put it back. It's just to keep a car going, right? And just have something that's backup while something is down. Sorry I've been gone. Again, life has been in the way with work, starting a new position, well, back into my position that I initially came to DC for. The other thing is, family. Kids are super busy with after school activities and Saturdays are now their activity days, which is great. I love it. I love it, watching them grow and watching them do other things. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to put stuff away as I talk to you all. But again, thank you for joining me again. Sorry, it's been a while, but just want to provide some updates to those that do follow me and see where I've been. I know it's been a while, but hopefully you enjoyed the content. I'm just gonna slap this video together, do little to no editing, and post it up for you guys. So this should be a same-day post. And again, just hopefully everybody's having fun with their projects, had a good holiday, New Year's, and again, thanks for everything, and God bless.